Right now we're 8 days in, and I am at Blue Lake Provincial Park near Vermilion Bay. And it's been quite the journey for this first week and a day, the first 8 days. It's been eye-opening for sure. I've spent so much of my life in Alberta and not traveled much outside of it except for living a bit in BC and Saskatchewan, and just seeing how much everything changes as you're going across Canada. It's remarkable. Like, I'm in the Canadian Shield right now, surrounded by trees and this beautiful park. And there were so many other beautiful parks all the way into Alberta when I first left. And it's really showing me just the beauty of our country, how much there is to offer, how many wonderful places there are for you to stop and see the landscape, meet the people. One thing I really enjoyed was when I was driving through Saskatchewan and I would be on some dirt road that was a highway apparently, and every time somebody was going past me, they would do the wave from the steering wheel. And it's just, I've grown up in rural Alberta and lived in rural Saskatchewan, so I've had that before, but it was just nice to have it again. And just going from Manitoba into the Ontario Canadian Shield was really amazing, just seeing how the landscape changed. And you know, I'm driving this Canada Dream RV, and for me it's easy, but for people 100 years ago that was an arduous journey. Now it's taken me 8 days to get from Alberta to here, and granted I did take a lot of meandering routes. I went up to Nipawin and then all the way down to southern Saskatchewan to Yorkton, so like there's a lot of meandering around, but it just shows you how huge this country is. Now along the way I visited local museums, and you have to support local museums. These things are run by volunteers, and they are really great places to visit because the people there work hard to preserve their local history, and you can see things that you won't see anywhere else when you are at a local history museum. And I love that about local history museums. And traveling with Burton has been good. Having this RV has been really nice because it allows me to leave him in the RV where it's nice and cool, and I can go in somewhere for a half hour or so and not have to worry about him, and we can have a nice relaxing evening when I'm parked at a campsite. And I've made a purpose of trying to be on secondary highways. I was on the Trans-Canada through much of today just because that's how you get into Ontario. And taking those secondary highways, you see all these small towns and they have signs that say home of whoever, and it's really nice to see because I might not have heard of that person, but the town is so proud of this person who accomplished something in the wider world that it's really cool to see that. Now some campgrounds have been good, some not so good. This one is pretty good. Blue Lake Provincial Park is quite nice. It was a little tough to get the RV into my spot because of where they place the electric, but overall it's actually a pretty nice spot, and I've really enjoyed most of the campgrounds. There was one, I'm not going to name it, I did not enjoy. It was in Saskatchewan. It was just very busy. It was on July 1st, so it's not really the fault of the campground. It's just, it was a very busy place. But while I travel around Canada, and I know I'm rambling a bit, I'm trying not to be scripted with these things. While I travel around Canada, I just see how amazing this place is and how I think we often take it for granted. You know, we live in our provinces and our regions, and we often, if we travel, we go outside of Canada rather than travel within the country and see what Canada has to offer. And it has some amazing things to offer. Just in the 4 provinces I've gone through so far, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and the first little bit of Ontario. And there's still so much more to see. That's why it's so important to travel your country and see different parts of it so you can appreciate all the other provinces that make up this wonderful confederation. And that's kind of the point of this journey that I'm doing. I'm trying to show people how amazing Canada is, how important it is that we keep it united and keep ourselves together, because we are unlike any other place in the world, I think. We've been able to take so many different backgrounds and origins to the country and bring them together, that it's something that a lot of other countries don't. And just being here in the Canadian Shield, the land of the lakes, and thinking just a couple days ago I was in the open prairie of Saskatchewan, and now I'm here surrounded by these wonderful trees in this beautiful park. And tomorrow I'm going to continue my eastward journey to see what I can find as I start to hit Lake Superior and do that long drive through the Lake Superior loop, and then I start getting to southern Ontario where there's so much history, and then moving on into the Atlantic provinces and even more history, and seeing the Atlantic Ocean for the first time. We just live in such an amazing place, and I really hope people appreciate how amazing it is that as Canadians we are stronger together, and we can travel so far within our own country and never leave it, and see so much, and see how the landscape changes so immensely. Like, I cannot wait to see what's over that horizon and continue to share it with everybody. So this is the first week video that I wanted to do. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants with these, figuring it out as I go. I'm just trying to share my love of Canada and my love of Canadian history and my passion for this country. I think it's the best place on earth, and I just want to share that with everybody, and I hope you've been enjoying it. And I can continue to put out reels, but I'll put out these weekly videos as well, because we're done the first week and we're on to the second week, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you follow along on the journey.